kickoff here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Now Remigio. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And the first down, Chiefs.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively,
got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Xavier Worthy, 43 yards. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Seven, our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a
Throwing. Prescott. Left side to land. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And again, it's Prescott. That's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Prescott, he's going to change things up here. Completes this one to Pickens. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Prescott. And the incompletion there, so that breaks a string of 5 straight hookups. It also leads to a 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, they Gets into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
You
don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? This one swung out to Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again to Williams, running right. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Prescott. That swung out wide to Sanders. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Under.
Sanders is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. Here's Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. He's going to try and go deep again. This is caught at the 20. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Getting home that time to Marvy and Overshow.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Savon Revel. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And a